first of your cardiovascular workouts is a Tabatta style session. It consists of 4 rounds and you'll do 4 different sets of 2 exercises. It sounds more complicated than it is, but I'll try and explain. So your first 2 exercises you'll start with are 2 lower body exercises. Basically you will work for 20 seconds on one exercise. You'll then take a 10-second break. You then will work from the second exercise in that section for 20 seconds, and then you'll take another 10-second break, and you'll repeat that 4 times, and that'll be your first round done. Okay, after that then you will do a more upper body focused set of 2 exercises. Again, do 20 on, 10 off for 4 rounds. You'll then go back to a lower body, 2 different exercises, 20 on, 10 off, 4 rounds, and then finish with another upper body, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 4 rounds, and that's your set complete. It will take around 20 minutes max for that. So your first set of exercises, you're going to go for jump squats. So it's just nice and low, really keeping on your heels, getting your hips back and down nice and low to start. And you'll mix that with curtsy lunge, so you're going back and across, and back and across. Again, the weight stays on your front heel each time. I'll talk you through it as I go. Okay, so basically I've set the timer now for 20 seconds, and when it beeps, I'm going to go. So there we go, with jump squats. So here, getting nice and low. Remember, it doesn't matter how fast you do these, it's all about technique. And when you jump out, making sure your knees kind of go out as you come out, and don't put your feet right out like duck feet. It's just a very slight out the ways. Give yourself a little breather. You're going to take 10 seconds, and then we're on to curtsy lunges. So again, that's us now, curtsy lunges. So you're going to go down, back, down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back. Just ignore that timer, let's just show you. We're halfway through. Down and back, down and back. Last 2 seconds. So again, take a little breather, 10-second rest, and then we're back on to jump lunges again. You start to feel the heart rate now. So again, 20 seconds, now jump, jump. Trying to keep your head and chest up as you go. Okay, so it's head and chest up, head and chest up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Again, take another 10 seconds. And after this round of curtsies, we'll be halfway through the round. I should really feel the heart rate now. On we go. 1, 2. That's us halfway through this round. And that's it. Give yourself a little breather. Take your time, 10 seconds, 2 more rounds. So there we go, jump squats. So here, getting nice and low. Remember, it doesn't matter how fast you do these, it's all about technique. And when you jump out, making sure your knees kind of go out as you come out, and don't put your feet right out like duck feet. It's just a very slight out the ways. Give yourself a little breather. You're going to take 10 seconds, and then we're on to curtsy lunges. So again, that's us now, curtsy lunges. So you're going to go down, back, down and back, down and back, down and back, down and back. Just ignore that timer, let's just show we're halfway through. Down and back, down and back. Last 2 seconds. So again, take a little breather, 10-second rest, and then we're back on to jump lunges again. You start to feel the heart rate now. So again, 20 seconds, now jump, jump. Trying to keep your head and chest up as you go. Okay, so it's head and chest up, head and chest up. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Again, take another 10 seconds. After this round of curtsies, we'll be halfway through the round. I should really feel the heart rate now. On we go. 1, 2. That's us halfway through this round. And that's you. Give yourself a little breather, breath after that first lower body superset round of Tabatta. This time we're going into upper body, so again I'm going to explain. You're going to do upper body focus, you're going to do punches, cross body punches, put one foot in front of the other and just keep on your toes the whole time. Add a little bit more intensity, you can keep a bounce going. If you'd rather not, you can just really focus on using the arms. Try to keep your traps relaxed as you go, you don't want to really tighten up here and keep your core tight. So it's punches. To add intensity, you can bring in small weights or beans, cans of beans to do that. Your second round then are plank jump, in and out and plank jacks. The easiest way to do these are off a step, okay? That makes it quite easy. You're keeping your core really tight as you do this, and then into your glutes, so your bottom nice and tight as well. Not too high up, but also not too low down that bringing your lower back in. If you feel your lower back, stop. Okay, the next way to do it is from the floor, out and up. Again, a bit harder again, but again, just take your time, focus on technique. And the hardest part is to do it that way. Most difficult from the floor, really feel your core. Again, keep your back up. But it's 20 seconds, 10 seconds off again. So here we go, starting the punches. Just try and keep your breathing going as you can. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Take a little breather. 10 seconds now. Being pregnant, I'm going to start with the easier version. I'm going to opt out for that. So you're here, glutes nice and tight, out, in, and in, out, in, out, in. So the whole time your weight should be in your core, not too much in your arms, but again keeping your hips up high enough that you're just in that plank position the entire time. Little breather. Back to punches. Chic, breather. Push the right foot out, go from the floor this time. So right down, hips up enough that you don't feel your back. Keep the core engaged, really tight glutes, not too far over at the shoulders. Okay, halfway through, another 10 seconds, and then you're on to the next round. Here we go, starting the punches. And just try and keep your breathing going as you can, in through your nose, and out through your mouth. Take a little breather. 10 seconds now. Being pregnant, I'm going to start with the easier version. I'm going to opt out for that. So you're here, glutes nice and tight, out, in, and in, out, in, out, in. So the whole time your weight should be in your core, not too much in your arms, but again keeping your hips up high enough that you're just in that plank position the entire time. Little breather. Back to punches. push it out, pull it out, go from the floor this time. So right down, hips up enough that you don't feel your back. Keep the core engaged, really tight glutes, not too far over at the shoulders. Okay, just take your break. So that was your upper body exercise round. Hopefully everybody feeling okay. Heart rate's up. I'm just going to explain your next round now. So another 2 exercises. Back to lower body. Okay, so give your upper body a little bit of a rest. You're now going to go into high knees and squats. So really bring the knees up as you go for 20 seconds. You then take your 10-second break. And we're going to go into squat. But then a lateral kick out as you lift, okay? So you're not going up and then kicking out, you're actually doing it in one movement, so you're really working around your hips into your glutes as you go. And making sure in your squat, your heels are flat, your hips go back, and you sit, you're sitting into a chair. To make it easier, you can put a chair behind you and aim for something to squat to, if you find that easier to do, and you just do a little tap with your bottom off the chair, okay? But the most important thing is down, and as you come up, you start to lift, okay? You do alternate legs and that, so it's high knees, 20 seconds, 10 seconds off, squat, lift, continuously for 20 seconds, and then 10 seconds off. Again, 4 rounds like the others, so timer's about to start, 2, 1, high knees. Really using your arms here as well. Just getting the breathing going, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, take your 10 seconds. And now into squats. So bottom down, squeeze and lift. Bottom down, squeeze and lift. Just keeping your balance. Heels flat to the floor when you go into the squat. There's no on your toes. There's no, your knees shouldn't be going forward over your toes. Sorry, that was rubbish one. Chic, again, take your 10 seconds. And then back to high knees again. So you can get the knees up, working the arms as well. You can go faster than me. Your knees can probably go higher than mine as well. So really push it. It's only 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Whew. Little breather. And onto squats, and we'll be halfway there. Down, lift. Down, lift. Remember, pushing the hips back each time. Push back, lift. Push back, lift. Lift. Chic. Have a little breather. 2, 1, high knees. Really using your arms here as well. And just getting the breathing going, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, take your 10 seconds. And now into squats. So bottom down, squeeze and lift. Bottom down, squeeze and lift. Just keeping your balance. Heels flat to the floor when you go into the squat. There's no on your toes. There's no, your knees shouldn't be going forward over your toes. Sorry, that was rubbish one. Chic, again, take your 10 seconds. And then back to high knees again. So you can get the knees up, working the arms as well. You can go faster than me. Your knees can probably go higher than mine as well. So really push it. It's only 20 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. Whew. Little breather. And onto squats, and we'll be halfway there. Down, lift, down, lift. Remember, pushing the hips back each time. Push back, lift, push back, lift. Lift. Chic. Have a little breather. There's your third round, which was your lower body again. We're now back to upper body. Okay, your last two upper body sets are burpees. So everybody hates burpees. Again, I'm going to give you 3 different options. Okay, so for those that are kind of new to exercise or past injuries or not loving burpees, okay, you can start from on a step. Try and get a low step, so maybe a stair or a back step in your back garden, or you know, a low sofa. Try not to use too high, but basically you're jumping out to plank position, back in, and then up into the air. Take it that slowly if you need to, okay, and really think your technique. Your second option is to go from the floor, so it's out again, in and up into the air. Your third option, for those really keen, ready to push themselves, down, right down onto your tummy, back up and through. Obviously for me, my tummy hits the ground pretty quickly, so I'll not be doing that option. I'll just go from the floor, okay? Your second then is plank walks. So basically in your plank walks, again, I'm going to give you 3 options, okay? The most simple option is still working off that step. You're here, you're going to walk up onto the step, back down onto the floor, up into the step, back down onto the floor. Again, taking your time. Keep emphasising technique is more important than the number that you do. You're working to time, but do it properly, okay? So that's up and down off the step. Your second option is a little bit easier. We're going to go elbow, elbow, hand, hand from your knees. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand from your knees. And the third option, the most difficult, up on your toes. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Elbow, elbow, hand, hand. Again, I'm going to play the pregnancy card. I'll go from my knees, okay? Most of you will be fine going from your toes or up on the box, okay? So the timer's about to start. 20 seconds of burpees. Out, in, and up. Out, in, and up. Okay. And just take it at this pace. You want to just be doing it properly. Breathe out. So take your 10 seconds. I'm just going to go from my knees on this. On this, make sure you still dip your hips, so you're getting a little bit of core action as well. Just take your time. This time we're going to go off the blocks for burpees. Out, in, up. Out, in, 2, 3. Okay, just take your time. Back to plank walks again. Halfway there, 2 sets to go on these. So the timer's about to start. 20 seconds of burpees. Out, in, and up. Out, in, and up. Okay. And just take it at this pace. You want to just be doing it properly. Breathe out. Just take your 10 seconds. I'm just going to go from my knees on this. On this, make sure you still dip your hips, so you're getting a little bit of core action as well. Just take your time. This time we're going to go off the blocks for burpees. Out, in, up. Out, in, 2, 3. Okay, just take your time. Back to plank blocks again.